Hi, I'm Lindsay Alexander, and this is mybanktracker.com. The one thing we know holds true in life is paying your taxes. This can be a scary situation. For instance, there may be a time when you file your taxes and you don't get a refund, and even worse, you owe the IRS. Well, there's hope at the end of the tunnel. You actually have options, and you just need to see which one will work for you. If you know you don't have enough money in your funds to pay the taxes you owe by the filing deadline, you still need to send in your return on or before the due date. Otherwise, filing later results in a large penalty fee no matter if you have the money or not. If possible, pay your taxes within a couple of weeks after filing. Then you'll get a letter from the IRS stating how much you owe with interest charges after filing. Then you can also take care of your taxes after filing your income tax return. If you can't pay your taxes in full, you'll need to make some sort of plan on finding a way to pay. When you know you can't pay your taxes because it's just not doable, take a moment and look at all your other resources for paying your taxes. There should be other outlets. For example, do you have a whole life insurance policy with cash value you could take and pay for your taxes? Do you have equity in your home that you could use? Or maybe you have the funds available on your credit card, or you could cash in paid time off at work instead of taking days off. Look into every possible option before giving up altogether. And this may help you avoid being audited or avoid all those penalty fees. And like I mentioned before, if you have funds on a credit card, you could decide to pay your taxes that way. This could have many positives but also negatives. But it may be better paying this way instead of all the other alternatives. If you do happen to go that route, make sure to use a card with a low interest rate and or a good rewards program. The IRS doesn't cover the credit card processing fees, so you'll have to pay that fee as well as your balance. Processing fees can range from 2 to 4%, depending on the third party you choose. Another way that many people don't know about is the IRS wants people to pay their taxes, so they do offer a payment plan, being you won't be able to pay for it all at once. There are two ways to go about this. One is by sending in checks every month, or setting up an automatic payment from your account with a direct debit account. If that's the case, you'll have to use a certain IRS form, which is 9465, to make those automatic payments. However, there's a fee of $105 to set up the IRS installment plan, but then is reduced to $52 if you set up the direct deposit option. There's also interest charge on installment plans, but it's much lower than the average credit card interest rate. So if all these options are still not helping and they just won't do, you want to consider contacting the IRS about an offer in compromise. You can offer a one-time payment in a short period of time, and usually it's less than the actual amount you owe, but that will only work in extreme situations. You'll have to fill out a Form 656 and pay a $150 application fee. Just keep in mind that not all offers will be accepted. Make sure to look into all your options because it may not be as bad as you think. I'm Lindsay Alexander with mybanktracker.com, and together we're going to build your finances and rebuild the world.